Just want to quickly announce I've been streaming. I've played AD Fresh live both today and yesterday, as well as some other champions when he's been banned or picked already. Be sure to follow me on Twitch to know when I'm up, and big thanks to Briefcase Cat for clipping this background clip right here. That's all from me, thanks, and enjoy the commentary. Got him? Yeah boy! Hi, welcome back to another replay commentary. Once again with Kassadin. Was really happy to see the positive response on my return to this AP character that I always build AD, so here it is again. I didn't pick it to make a video, I picked it because I felt like it after playing a game too many of Twisted Fate to learn map awareness, and well, the game proceeds in some funny ways, and I thought might be worth sharing. As you can see, it might, on the time thingy, it's a bit of a long game, and our lane phases against the Jhin, which is not fun, and his first item makes it even less fun. So doing what we can with Footwork as our rune, that's so we can survive at all. Even though we didn't know Jhin was coming mid, we sustain, and we get the CS that Jhin lets us get. That is the rule. But later on, we get our power. With Kindred in the jungle and Kayle in the top lane, and with Yuumi as well, there is a lot of late game potential in our team, but that means that there's even more early game for us to screw up. We're going to be speeding through most of it because it's just sustaining and taking minions. Whenever our health is low, that means that we want to stay the frick away from Jhin, because that fourth shot will end us. He also has Ignite, so, you know, flash, fourth shot, Ignite, that can be death, and we do not want to die. With Corrupting Pot as well, we're trying to sustain, like I said, enough to get as much CS that Daddy Jin's going to give us. Who the heck knows how much he's going to give us? Apparently 31 CS exactly, for now, 32. Overall, they're trying desperately not to die. Unfortunately, Jhin does kind of just walk away and get a kill on our Kindred, meaning he gets even more of an advantage that we have to try and overcome. Luckily, him roaming out does give us a little more CS to get our tier, and we also get a cloth armor, which will help protect us against guns, as cloth does. With this, we now want to start spamming our W and our Q, and I admit I should probably be spamming my Q a bit more, but it will help me secure CS in lane as well. Finding Kayn in a bush prevents us from ganking bot lane, but we're able to get back up with little problem, and unfortunately Kindred will die, because she is level 5 and he is level 7 with lethality. Try to get a kill here, and this is my death. The Ignite doesn't get him, and when he realizes that, he uses that ult that I forgot existed. Mastery 7, it's fine. Let's get back to lane and pretend it never happened. My rune, my summon spell is Ignite. Last time I had a teleport, and I don't think I really used it. Teleport would have been great, but I didn't expect to be fighting a Jhin. I expected a Seraph. By the way, they have Seraph bot. Yeah, I know, right? Technically, late game, their comp will be just fine, but let's see how things go. Again, trying to take advantage of some roams by going bot lane, but bot lane have disappeared, so we just clear a ward and get out of here. Yuumi wants to stick on me, and I tell her to get the heck back to bot lane. I don't want to be doing this. I can't kill him. See his first item? Edge of Night. Now we can't even like stack Riftwalks and try to surprise him or something. Add to that we're not building any damage, and we're definitely not killing him. What we do have is a Glacial Shroud, which will help increase the effective HP of our Corrupting Pot. And yeah. I think I die again. No, this is amazing. 2 early game weaklings do a little synchronized attack and Kayle gets the kill. So that was a very nice play. I didn't really talk about it because I was confused about what was going to happen, but that was nice. If you have experience on your champion when they have no damage, then you can know for sure when to screw off and when you might actually be able to do something. I hope that made sense because I already forgot what it meant. With Edge of Night, it really, whilst I can try to disable it with a Q or an E, maybe not worth it compared to what I can do to secure the minions that I otherwise would miss, in my opinion. It was going straight Frozen Heart, which is unusual for me. I usually try to have a little more damage, but straight Frozen Heart is definitely going to help me out with Jin, so I'll take it. They also have a Kayn who's getting some lethality. Oh yeah, I remember, I don't like this Kayn very much. I mean, if I might have this wrong, but I also don't like some of the things that are going to be said, so I'm going to kill the chat early on. Let's leave that. I think someone gets a little mad later on about Kassadin as a champion despite playing a also very not nice champion. Not Akali. This Akali is... well, she's 0 too. So let's see what happens here. With Herald, we just decide to push. I think my voice cracked there. And as soon as Herald bodies this tower, we can go ahead and go on to this Akali. Whilst Jin might be scary, Akali certainly isn't. She's going to go ahead and dash out of it the other way. And then, of course, what do you do when you land a Shuriken or a Lee Q? You go in on it. She's then going to E again, or was that an ultimate? I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. It was an ultimate, and there's a second one. I'm pressing all the buttons, and I'm not even playing the game, so I don't know why I'm pressing all the buttons. I'm just stupid. Kayn comes in, and also I'd love to do something here. Wait, I do something here. I wanted that third auto attack to come out. That's so we could kill him for sure. But it turns out I should have believed in the strength of my level 11 ultimate. Frozen Heart complete. We're also going to get more cloth armor because their ADs are fed. Really don't want to die. Plus, all of these armor items will give me mana, which gives me power, and will give me power in my tier item when it's finished. It's Muramana, by the way. If you do not know why I take Muramana, please check out the link in the description for a video guide on Kassadin. It's also going to be in the top right at some point in this video, and it's going to be in the end screen. Please check them out. Oh, and whilst I'm at it with this whole YouTube thing, go ahead, like, subscribe, yeah, that stuff. Anyway. Given top lane's a bit easier to split push and the rest of the laners are taking care of mid, we go ahead and make some split pushing with our huge amount of mana and abusing Riftwalk. This will get us some more mana stacks, this will get us some more CS to get that Muramana. Muramana is much cheaper than Seraphs, this is one of the perks of having it. However, but stat wise it simply isn't better, though the DPS can be nice in some situations. Overall though, it is just a much cheaper option. After Kayn does no damage, I decide to run away. Taking very low risks at this point, though we are going to go ahead, kill a ward. Farm up the mid. And then it's back up to base, I was going to say lane. Pick up a pickaxe, and that's going straight into our Mana Moon. Pickaxe, of course, AD damage is going to work on our auto and auto reset. And we can stay very close to our opponents by using our autos in general. After he launches that attack, we do try to go in a bit on the offensive, and then remember, we're stupid, and then emote and walk away. Try to do some damage, get some sustain, get the KL ultimate, and bam, he's dead. Very nice play. KL being ahead, thanks to this Akali, is definitely a big help this game, which helps us get through this early and then transition into the godly late game. With the amount of mana we've got, there was no way Akali was getting away, because she kept like dashing through me. So hey, yeah, no way she was getting away. I kind of forgot what happened, not gonna lie, but I remembered something about him eating them all, getting health, and being an asshole because he... Anyway. Kassadin. Something happened to him, apparently he might have died, but I can't believe it. Not with that much armor. To me, is she really slow? Oh yeah, because I slowed her, that makes sense. There you go. With Akali dead, that lets us push lane and get even more CS, and now we've got the Muramana complete. Now witness the godly late game of Muramana Kassadin. At least it starts from here. The real game begins now. I say that. Well, the real game begins now, after I've died. So let's just calmly wait for that. And then let's begin the parade. Thanks to Kale, we're able to get the kill here. Although I think Footwork saved me. It looks like Kane didn't even do damage in that last portion, or maybe it was synchronized for Kale's heal. Who knows? Who cares? We're alive, and we're able to push the side lane a bit more and get even more CS and more experience. That level 16 is crucial to us being able to Riftwalk around like crazy. And we get our second Glacial Shroud and Abyssal. Yeah, he was running away. And we work towards Abyssal Mask, which will increase our magic damage, which, yes, we have Muramana, but the rest of our damage is magic, which is great. And it's just a good mana magic resist item, unlike the other magic resist items available. Mana is so damn important. It's crazy how important it is, and how it's so important that you can get away with 0 AD. Just about to get away from Jin. We're really staying on low health here. Able to just about evacuate the Yuumi, but unfortunately Kale will go down. Level 16 now has been achieved, so once again the real game begins now. With Kassadin's daughter at 0-5, Yuumi has decided to abandon her for the daddy Kassadin. Thanks to a slow from Yuumi, nothing is going to happen at all, and I'm a terrible commentator, but give Carly a little smack, let her remember not to come into a team fight ever again, whilst Mr. Kane sticks to the shadows, trying to get a kill in plain sight. And then I miss the champion. So last time I talked about a soundboard, and I accidentally pressed it because I used the numpad plus and minus to speed up, and numpad is my soundboard. Banshee's Veil popped on Seraph, able to go back after the baits are used. After Kai'Sa is killed, a very clever Akali will get picked off here. One root is going to happen on that last tick of Yuumi's ultimate, and then we get a glorious little fight here where all there's too much killing going on too quickly, so we can barely see health. Pentakill in sight, but not quite, because we're out of gas. That said, I didn't actually mind that much. I don't think I actually realised there was a pentakill going on, pentakill opportunity. In any case, we should shove it all the way to the turret, get some mana back from the plants, and then work on this Elder Dragon. Wow, the dragons really have been taken very quickly this game. Try to go around the back, see what we can get. We do find Kane at the back here, and then we try to kill him, but now we are kind of 1v5, and we die with the cat. Unwise decision, but we do trade for Kane. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter, because it's basically in their hands, and the enemy gets older. Nothing we can do about that. Well, there it is again. I have a Rexar soundboard, yes. I need to stop pressing that, and I need to mute it. There was one golden moment yesterday. I found it funny. Don't know if any of you guys did, but I did. Thanks to the accidental soundboard. Oh, unfortunately, it just wasn't on, and I've left it on because I'm stupid. Now, really, just zooming after this Seraph. As long as we can stick our W in there, we will get mana back. With Kane inside me, I will die to Jin with the Elder Dragon because I forgot, simply. Currently 10-5-6, but the victory is in our hands as we're able to push with this late game Kale on this turret, although she does spend a lot of time walking rather than attacking the turret, gotta admit. And the inhib is ours. Baron is being called. Better to do that than to aggressively walk towards the Nexus turrets and hoping that they will fall from pure intimidation. And now Kassadin is back. Somewhat hopes of a bait going on, but with 2 inhibs down, it's going to be very difficult for the enemy team to do anything about it. And if they did come, well, I've got a Muramana waiting to stab them. And I need to turn the soundboard off. I hope it's funny. I will turn it off after this replay, because you know what? My mistakes pressing the soundboard are now simply part of the replay. Also, I hope you're enjoying. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you don't like the random soundboard happening, be sure to like and subscribe. Now, the Baron buff, we hard push the bot lane. Everyone is here except Kindred, who is going to push top lane with the Baron buff, spreading our pushing power. So whilst that happens, it's going to force them to split. So we kind of wait for Kindred to push this top side. Oh, she doesn't have Baron. But does Baron still have like a global buff? I don't know. In any case, she's still pushing the top side, and the inhib just about comes up, and she's there to destroy it. This means that the enemy team has to go onto her. Kayn does anyway, and with her ultimate, it's going to waste a lot of time. As the rest of them kind of scrounge about and panic, we're able to get significant damage on this and just simply end Senna's life. It's more satisfying to do when you're playing fresh, but you know what? Kassadin's fun too. Taking the inhibitor, since they all went for one Kindred, they were able to defend the inhib, but we'll now be able to take it for ourselves in not too long. With Yuumi on me, this has happened in a previous replay, by the way. At some point, go dig around the Kassadin videos and you'll find it. We kind of go solo onto this inhib. I say solo and there's a Yuumi and a Kayle. Great commentary. And we do this because the enemy wanted Dragon. They wanted another Elder, which is definitely a scary thing to trade, but we are able to get some turret damage, and I, at least, me, not Kayle, am mobile enough to get out of there. With red buff, blue buff, well, my colorblind, taking blue buff for some more CDR, and we can now, it's about this time? Not quite, but soon enough, the enemy Nexus will be exposed. And with a mobile champion like Kassadin, strange things are going to happen. Elder Dragon with Seraphs damage and Kayn's damage as well, kind of holding me in place as I beat the crap out of him, will get the Elder Dragon proc off to finish me off. The enemy team now able to push up while Akali tries her best to defend against super minions. The Jhin doing significant damage, but having to stop to reload. One more shot will do it. There he goes. And the Kassadin is back. Yuumi will die to the Elder before she's able to W, but now the Kassadin is back. Elder Dragon is still scary though, and I can see the threshold on the health bar, so I don't go for Senna. One Senna also would probably do it. Let's check out our items. We now have finished Titanic Hydra. We had a Tiamat earlier whilst we were split pushing, and it does help. It's actually incredible how much it does help, and it means that you save mana by not using Riftwalk to split push, and that's what I talk about in the Titanic Hydra part of the Kassadin guides. It's mostly for fun, by the way. I don't think it's the best build. With our armor, we decide to go ahead and chase Kayn to the ends of the earth before he gives up and tries to fight us. At this point, the enemy team is here, so we disengage. This is what you can do with Kassadin when you have all your CDR in level 16. Now here's the fun bit. Coming up anyway. You can see that the timer, it's almost over. Baron buff is being contested. Our team is low. And I want the cat. I want the cat to jump onto me now. And she does. She just had to hit that ward first. The two here died valiantly trying to pressure this Baron buff. Kayn, as a jungler, he's confused. His identity is to take the Baron. And the rest of them are peer pressured into doing it too. But no! Look at that! Who is that? Is it Xpeke? We'll never know. Because his name is right there. It says Cryby. But we're able to take this opportunity, go back, and end the Nexus before they can even recall. Because peer pressure to take a Baron is a good thing. I hope you enjoyed. As much as I did at this particular moment in the game. It was pretty fun. And definitely the late game carrying hard with Kassadin, Kayle, Yuumi. I want to say Kai'Sa, but she's 1-8. So, yep. Hope you enjoyed watching. And once again, hit the like button and subscribe if you like content in general. There's been a lot of soundboard issues. I'll try to not have them next time, but hopefully they might have given you a chuckle. If not, what's the worst? What's the worst that could happen? PTSD from Face Hunter, maybe. But hope you enjoyed. Be sure to follow me on Twitch in the description below, and subscribe and like. And I've said that too many times. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.